In the beginning of every semester, a new group of exchange students come to Jönköping. The main goal for them is to live and learn as much as possible and expand their networks. Many choose Sweden because it's culturally different to their home country. Exchange students are eager to learn about Sweden and its culture. But to embrace a new culture, you need local friends. And here we have a problem. The vast majority of international students don't seem to have active Swedish friends. We made a small survey. The results were alarming. We interviewed 123 random international students. 83% of the interviewed said it is hard to make Swedish friends. 40% had no Swedish friends at all. 45% of them have 1 to 5 local friends. Only 15% said to have over than 5 Swedish friends.
We also asked the students what they think are the main reasons for this problem. Luckily, the university's student union recognises most of them.
I mean, a lot of Swedish students who apply to this university don't even know that there are internationals here, so I think that they have a hard time seeing, like, what would I gain of interacting with an international students. Like, they're only here for 1 semester, so why should I bother? We're like in charge of the students' free time. Like, you can come to the language cafe, you can go to Akademien to have a beer with your friends, you can, sign up to be a buddy. But then we also think, like, we work towards the university as well, so we're trying to tell them that maybe they have to do a different part as well. Maybe have more classes with both Swedish and international students so that they meet in school as well. Another thing we told them is the accommodations. They put all the international students in Wilhelmsro or Cyklamen. Of course they won't meet any Swedish people there. They don't live there. We're always planning on new projects that could attract, like, students to interact with each other.
And one of the newest ones is the Language Cafe. There, students can interact with each other by practicing a new language. But how many Swedish students actually attend the Language Cafe?
I think so far we've had 5 people come in, and that's throughout like 4 weeks, and we have this every Monday. But we have a lot of people wanting to speak Swedish, so that's mostly international students who want to practice or improve their Swedish.
Do you think there should be more students, Swedish students, that come to the Language Cafe?
Yeah, definitely. There's actually posters around campus, both in English and Swedish. So the Swedish posters are supposed to attract Swedish students, and unfortunately there's not many of them coming there. So international students that want to learn Swedish, they're kind of out of luck because they have no one to practice with.
So at least in the Language Cafe, many Swedish people don't seem to be involved. Many internationals we interviewed said they find it hard to get in contact with Swedish people. They find them very quiet, shy and reserved. But could this be a cultural problem that there is not enough integration?
I think that Swedes by and large have a hard time taking an initiative. And that has to do with upbringing, and I think that has also changed over time, say 25, 30 years or so. They used to be more active. It has to do with politics and rules and how a country exists on the basis of it. The more rules you have, the more control you have in society, the less prone someone would be to act, because they always think along the lines of, oh, did I do something wrong? So someone coming here would have to be active. And I think once the Swede realizes that this is okay, as it were, it's allowed, there's no problem. You will have to take the initiative and say, I want to be with you.
So it seems like there is more effort needed from both parties. But once you get across these first barriers, you'll find Swedish people very warm, friendly and welcoming. But how do we make this happen? Tom Logan, reporting from Jönköping.
If you change your mind, take a chance. I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you got no place to go when you're feeling down.